alligator. 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 B is for bear. 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 B. Bear. C is for cat. 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 C. Cat. D is for duck. 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 D. Duck. E is for elephant. 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 F is for flamingo. 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 F. Flamingo. G is for goat. 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 G. Goat. H is for horse. 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 H. Horse. I is for iguana. 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 I. Iguana. J is for jellyfish. 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 K is for kangaroo. 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 K. Kangaroo. L is for lion. 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 L. Lion. M is for mouse. 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 M. Mouse. N is for newt. Newt. N. Newt. O is for ostrich. 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 P is for pig. 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 P. Pig. Q is for quail. 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 Q. Quail. R is for rhino. 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 R. Rhino. S is for snake. 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 S. Snake. T is for tiger. 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 U is for unicorn. 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 V is for Varanus. 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 V. Varanus. W is for whale. 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 W. Whale. X is for X-ray fish. X-ray fish. X-ray fish. X-ray fish. Y is for yak. Z is for zebra. 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 Zebra.
A. Ape. B. Bee. C. Camera. D. Dragon. E. Eraser. F. Fridge. G. Golfer. H. Hockey. I. Ice pop. J. Jaguar. Kitten. L. Locket. M. Marker. N. Numbered. O. Orange. P. Pirate. Q. Quartz. R. Rabbit. S. Snake. T. Tongue. U. Urchin. V. Violin. W. Wallet. X. Zeister. Y. Yacht. Z. Zombie. 1. Apple. 2. Balls. 3. Cat. 4. Pencils. 5. Rabbit. 6. Bicycle. 7. Rings. 8. Tigers. 9 cars. 10 flowers. Alphabet. A for alarm. A for alligator. Alphabet. B for bird. B for bee. Alphabet. C for clown. C for key. Alphabet. D for duck. D for drum. Alphabet. E for envelope. E for eye. Alphabet. F for fruits. F for frog. Alphabet. G G for guitar, guitar. G for gorilla, gorilla. Alphabet H. H for honey, honey. H for house, house. Alphabet I. I for island, island. I for ice cream, ice cream. Alphabet J. J for jester, jester. J for jigsaw, jigsaw. Alphabet K. K for night, night. K for kitten, kitten. Alphabet L. L for line, line. L for lamp, lamp. Alphabet M. M for mermaid, mermaid. M for mitten, mitten. Alphabet N. N for noodle, noodle. N for nectarine, nectarine. Alphabet O. O for onion, onion. O for orange, orange. Alphabet P. P for pig, pig. P for pizza, pizza. Alphabet Q. Q for quail, quail. Q for quack, quack. Alphabet R. R for ring, ring. R for rabbit, rabbit. Alphabet S. S for sailboat, sailboat. S for shark, shark. Alphabet T. T for tomato, tomato. T for truck, truck. Alphabet U. U for uncle, uncle. U for unicorn, unicorn. Alphabet V. V for van, van. V for vase, vase. Alphabet W. W for watch, watch. W for watermelon, watermelon. Alphabet X. X for xenops, xenops. X for X-ray, X-ray. Alphabet Y. Y for yard, yard. Y for yogurt, yogurt. Alphabet Z. Z for zigzag, zigzag. Z for zoom, zoom.
A is is for apple, apple. A is for arrow, arrow.
A is for apple. A is for arrow.
B is for ball, ball. B is for balloon, balloon.
B is for ball. B is for balloon.
C is for car, car. C is for cloud, cloud.
C is for cloud. C is for car.
D is for door, door. D is for dog, dog.
D is for door. D is for dog.
E is for eggs, eggs. E is for earth,
E is for eggs. E is for earth.
F is for fan, fan. F is for flower, flower.
F is for fan. F is for flower.
G is for green, green. G is for grass, grass.
G is for green. G is for grass.
H is for heart, heart. H is for hat, hat.
H is for heart. H is for hat.
I is for ice cream, ice cream. I is for iron, iron.
I is for ice cream. I is for iron.
J is for jar, jar. J is for juice, juice.
J is for jar. J is for juice.
K is for kettle, kettle. K is for key, key.
K is for kettle. K is for key.
L is for ladder, ladder. L is for lamp, lamp.
L is for ladder. L is for lamp.
M is for mailbox, mailbox. M is for moon, moon.
M is for mailbox. M is for moon.
N is for nail, nail. N is for nine, nine.
N is for nail. N is for nine.
O is for orange, orange. O is for oval, oval.
O is for orange. O is for oval.
P is for penny, penny. P is for pear. Pear.
P is for penny. P is for pear.
Q is for quack. Quack. Q is for question mark. Question mark.
Q is for quack. Q is for question mark.
R is for red. Red. R is for rocket. Rocket.
R is for red. R is for rocket.
S is for sun. Sun. S is for sunflower. Sunflower.
S is for sun. S is for sunflower.
T is for tomato. Tomato. T is for tractor. Tractor.
T is for tomato. T is for tractor.
U is for umbrella. Umbrella. U is for unicycle. Unicycle.
U is for umbrella. U is for unicycle.
V is for vase. Vase. V is for violet. Violet.
V is for vase. V is for violet.
W is for white. White. W is for watermelon. Watermelon.
W is for white. W is for watermelon.
X is for xylophone. Xylophone. X is for Xbox. Xbox.
X is for xylophone. X is for Xbox.
Y is for yellow. Yellow. Y is for yogurt. Yogurt.
Y is for yellow. Y is for yogurt.
Z is for zero. Zero. Z is for zebra. Zebra.
Z is for zero. Z is for zebra.
A. Airplane. B. Ball. C. Candy. D. Dinosaur. E. Earth. F. Fan. G. Gingerbread. H. Hammer. I. Ice cream. J. Jaguar. K. key, L, lamp, M, magic, N, nectarine, O, onion, P, popcorn, Q, queen, R, rainbow, S, shark, T, tomato, U, uncle, V, vegetable, W, wagon, X, xylophone, Y, yak, Z, zebra, A is for anchor, B is for banana, C is for castle, D is for drum, E is for envelope, F is for fish, G is for glue, H is hippo, I is for iguana, J is for jelly bean, K is for kiss, L is for lemon, M is for mermaid, N is for nectarine, O is for octopus, P is for princess, Q is for queen, R is for ribbon, S is for slide, T. T is for tomato. U. U is for under. V. V is for vase. W. W is for watermelon. X. X is enough. Y. Y is Jean. Z. Z is for zoo.
A is for apple, apple. A is for alligator, B. This is the letter B. B is for banana, banana. B is for baby, C. This is the letter C. C is for candy, candy. C is for carrot, D. This is the letter D. D is for diamond, diamond. D is for donut, E. This is the letter E. E is for elephant, elephant. E is for engine, Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. F. This is the letter F. F is for fairy, fairy. F is for fox, G. This is the letter G. G is for gorilla, gorilla. G is for guitar, H. This is the letter H. H is for hippo, hippo. H is for hand, I. This is the letter I. I is for igloo, igloo. I is for ice cream, I. J. This is the letter J. J is for juice, juice. J is for jaguar, Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. K. This is the letter K. K is for kangaroo, kangaroo. K is for keyboard, L. This is the letter L. L is for ladybug, ladybug. L is for lion, M. This is the letter M. M is for monkey, monkey. M is for melon, N. This is the letter N. N is for nuts, nuts. N is for noodles, O. This is the letter O. O is for octopus, octopus. O is for ostrich, Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. P. This is the letter P. P is for penguin, penguin. P is for panda, Q. This is the letter Q. Q is for quilt, quilt. Q is for queen, R. This is the letter R. R is for rooster, rooster. R is for rainbow, letter T. T is for tiger. Tiger. T is for taco. Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. Seed, say it, sing it, the letters of the alphabet. U. This is the letter U. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. U is for uncle. V. This is the letter V. V is for violet. Violet. V is for vulture. W. This is the letter W. W is for woodpecker. Woodpecker. W is for whale. X. This is the letter X. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. X is for X-ray. Y. This is the letter Y. Y is for yo-yo. Yo-yo. Y is for yellow. Z. This is the letter Z. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Z is for zipper. C.
A is for apple. Apple. B is for baby. Baby. C is for candy. Candy. D is for diamond. Diamond. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for fairy. Fairy. G is for glasses. Glasses. H is for hand. Hand. I is for igloo. Igloo. J is for jelly. Jelly. K is for keyboard. Keyboard. L is for ladybug. Ladybug. M is for monkey. Monkey. N is for needle. Needle. O is for orange. Orange. P is for pony. Pony. Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rainbow. Rainbow. S is for spider. Spider. T is for tiger. Tiger. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for violin. Violin. W is for wheel. Wheel. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. Y is for yo-yo. Yo-yo. C is for zebra. Zebra. Here comes the letter A. A. Almond. Almond. Here comes the letter B. B. Bug. Bug. Here comes the letter C. comes the letter D. D. Diamond. Diamond. Here comes the letter E. E. Egg. Egg. Here comes the letter F. F. Fairy. Fairy. Here comes the letter G. G. Gorilla. Gorilla. Here comes the letter H. H. Hockey. Hockey. Here comes the letter I. I. Inchworm. Inchworm. Here comes the letter J. J. Jaguar. Jaguar. Here comes the letter K. K. Kite. Kite. Here comes the letter L. L. Lamp. Lamp. Here comes the letter M. M. Map. Map. Here comes the letter N. N. Notebook. Notebook. Here comes the letter O. O. Orange. Orange. Here comes the letter P. P. Parrot. Parrot. Here comes letter Q. Q. Queens. Queens. Here comes the letter R. R. Rhino. Rhino. Here comes the letter S. S. Snail. Snail. Here comes the letter T. T. Tractor. Tractor. Here comes the letter U. U. Unicorn. Unicorn. Here comes the letter V. V. Vulture. Vulture. Here comes the letter W. W. Whale. Whale. Here comes the letter X. X. X-ray fish. X-ray fish. Here comes the letter Y. Y. Yarn. Yarn. Here comes the letter Z. Z. Zeppelin. Zeppelin.
A is for alligator, 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 A. Alligator. B is for bear, 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 B. Bear. C is for cat, cat,
cat. C, cat. D is for duck, duck, duck. D, duck. E is for elephant, elephant, elephant. E, elephant. F is for flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. F, flamingo. G is for goat, goat, goat. G, goat. H is for horse, horse, horse. H, horse. I is for iguana, iguana, iguana. I, iguana. J is for jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. Jellyfish. K is for kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo. K, kangaroo. L is for lion, lion, lion. L, lion. M is for mouse, mouse, mouse. M, mouse. N is for newt, newt. N, newt. O is for ostrich, ostrich, ostrich. Ostrich. P is for pig, pig. P, pig. Q is for quail, quail. Q, quail. R is for rhino, rhino. R, rhino. S is for snake, snake. S, snake. T is for tiger, tiger. Tiger. U is for unicorn, unicorn. Unicorn. V is for varanus, varanus. V, varanus. W is for whale, whale. W, whale. X is for x-ray fish, x-ray fish, x-ray fish. X-ray fish. Y is for yak, Z is for zebra, zebra. Z, zebra.
एक और B, bubble, C, caterpillar, D, dinosaur, E, envelope, F, flamingo, G, gummy bear, H, hot air balloon, I, igloo, J, jellyfish, jellyfish. K, key, key. L, lighthouse, lighthouse. M, mermaid, mermaid. N, narwhal, narwhal. O, origami, origami. P, pineapple, pineapple. Q, quokka, quokka. R, rainbow, rainbow. S, spaceship, spaceship. T, telescope, telescope. U, unicorn, unicorn. V, Viking, Viking. W, waterfall, waterfall. X, xylophone, xylophone. Y, yeti, yeti. Z, zipline, zipline. A, avocado, avocado. B, boxer, boxer. C, camel, camel. D, donkey, donkey. E, eraser, eraser. F, fan, fan. G, gift, gift. H, heart, heart. I, ice pop, ice pop. J, joystick, joystick. K, cabin, cabin. L, log, log. M, mirror, mirror. N, nail polish, nail polish. O, olive oil, olive oil. P, penguin, penguin. Q, queen, queen. coat. S, sunglasses, sunglasses. T, tiger, tiger. U, UFO, UFO. V, vase, vase. W, watch, watch. X, xenopus, xenopus. Y, yeti, yeti. Z, zither, zither.